at the beginning of the pandemic, there was this question whether or not online college we're going to win the day, and that the residential college experience was going to be considered a thing of the past. And I think what we learned is that that's not true, that all of these things that were taken for granted, the ancillary things, turned out were the most important things of all. They were the things that we came back for, the things that we missed. But up until this point, we haven't been able to name them because we didn't know we were to miss them. And I think there is a place for online learning around knowledge gain and credentialing. And when you think about people who don't have the privilege of a residential college experience, there is that point of getting a certification or getting a college degree that opens financial doors and professional doors. But is that all college is supposed to be? And from my work looking at families and students that come from a diverse range of backgrounds, if we can name what these other things are that come with a residential college experience that matter for who we are and how we think and how we interrogate ideas, how we live in community. One of the things that we learn from a college experience that you just take for granted is that we all learn to pick up our roots and move someplace else, live with someone who we may know or likely don't know, and build community. And if we're going to be a global society, if we're going to learn to embrace differences, the first thing we learn at a residential college is how to build community when we come in knowing no one. How do we find people that we can feel like we can be in community with? And those early days in residential college are hard. People are lonely in those first semester of their freshman year. But we learn how to find community. And then we take that skill and we take it with us. And when we leave, when we move someplace else, and every time we move to take a new job or do something else, we take that skill of how to find and build community with us. And so it's those kind of skills that just come with going to college that we don't name, that are the kinds of experiences that shape who we are. And so I think there is a place for online learning, for credentialing and knowledge. We can all watch TED Talks and things like that and get factual knowledge. But it's knowledge from an individual that you can't talk back to. And I think, as Dean Karana was talking about, it's in that engagement of being vulnerable and sharing ideas and doubts and I'm not sure and convince me, I'm going to convince you, but doing it in a way that preserves the dignity of the human. As you described, Dean Karana, said, how do we talk about the dignity of the person and disagreeing with the ability to forgive and restore